Yeah. Hello, Bishop. How's it going?
Hi,
Yeah.
fine, fine.
This is just because of Manchester United. Viewers, anywhere you're watching from, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we just want to talk about Manchester United. Pretty win on Sunday at the FA Cup third round. We dismantled Arsenal after 10 men down. They couldn't still, crack us. I'm so delighted. I'm so happy. And you can see everywhere on social media was buzzing all around. And we have some couple of officiating not going, in favor of us. But uh, it is what it is. Um, Overall, we are so happy. And where do we go from here? How do we build on this magnitude game that we just saw yesterday? Bishop, you are welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Yes, good to be on the show. Thank you so much. I'm just going to make this as brief as possible. So it was a very sweet victory. Now, coming from last week, Liverpool match, people thought it was a fluke. People thought Liverpool messed up. People thought Liverpool did not take the match serious. People thought many things, but one thing they didn't do, they didn't give Man U credit. Fine, we accept. Now, the upper week, we took on the second position on the table. It was Arsenal at home. With the referee, they were 12, and we had one man down, we were 10, and we still won them. See, so where do we go from here? I'm
Yeah,
not carried away by the results. The performance is not there
it's
at
not there.
all. I will not say it's not there yet. It's not there at all. But there's something I was saying. Even though these players are not your players, even though the performance have been bad, even though the players have been bad, as a good coach, you
Mm,
should be able to bring out something like this. And he has done that. Just like I've always said, I will never blame Amorim for anything this season. Even if they go on to get relegated this season, I will never blame Amorim
mm.
because we are where we are, not because he doesn't have any fault.
Any,
He
any,
doesn't have any
oh,
hand in where we are today. Good. But he's trying to manage us. And I know we'll never get relegated. I know we might not make top four. That will be a tough fetch, but don't worry. We'll get there. So this is what I noticed.
talk to me.
The lineup from the Liverpool game and the lineup from the Arsenal game, just two personnel changes. The goalkeeper, Onana. And let me start. Let me even okay, let's start the goalkeeper. Deyidia. Do you know that this guy has always been in this club, even under Ten Hag, and we never saw him?
At
We
all.
never saw him. If Ten Hag was handling this thing for FA Cup, Onana would be in goal post.
Of course, yes.
Onana will be. I'm not saying Onana will do bad. I mean, see, this is not criticizing, but in this kind of two players, when will you give them chance? When will you give the second person chance? Jeffers was talking about their own second keeper. This is the only chance he had to keep to Neto, and they didn't use him. It means you just signed the keeper that will not keep him throughout the whole season, but hence
Exactly.
salary. One of the reasons to sack him again. That's it. But let's leave his own case. So the lineup from Liverpool match to Arsenal match, only two players were missing. Onana, and guess who is the second person is? Diallo.
Diallo.
It means the two of them will come back in the next match. What does that tell you? It tells you that there is a consistency in his players that he's choosing now. You know, when he entered the first match, you will play Anthony, you will play Zeki, you will play
Rashford.
Rashford, you will play this and that, Malaysia, all of them. Go and check the lineup. The two lineup, Liverpool Arsenal match, two personnel changed. Onana, we know it was because he was giving him a rest, not because Onana has been. Diallo again is a rest for him also. The two of them will come back in the next match. It means that he has gotten his standard 11, his consistent 11. Now, what does it mean for us going forward? When you have a consistent player, even if they are doing wrong thing, you can correct them. You will not say, oh, because you did this wrong thing, you are out. Guess what? Havertz lost the penalty against us. Havertz will start next match. Why? Because he's a consistent part of the team. You being a consistent part of the team does not mean you will not have a bad day or not. But it means that you will always improve. The coach will work with you. You will not just use it and say, go, you are not playing next match. There's a consistent player he's using right now, which means they will understand the pattern better. they will understand the tactics, they will know each other's hand, they will know where to pass, they will know where this is. It means many things when you play consistent players in all positions, in the same matches, in the same places, they will perform even if they don't want to perform. That being said, going forward, we are optimistic that this team that he has chosen to work with, they will be the one to lead us to the end of the season. Bearing in mind that no injury or suspension. Now, Dalot is suspended, which means there will be a change coming in. And we saw a change coming in. Maguire left the match, there were many changes in. But those changes mean that they were even going to do better. Euro came in and he did perfectly well.
Perfectly
So
well.
what we are saying is that this guy, even though he's not the one that brought the players, even though the players have not been performing, he's still giving us results. So going forward, we are
Yeah.
expecting a consistent this team. We are expecting consistent play tactics. We are expecting consistent winning. Now our next three matches, they are something that we can win. They are winnable. Southampton and the likes of them, we are going to Everton and co.
Everton.
They are winnable features, but let's see how it optimistic going into the season forward because everything now you go to transfer. Even if Man U doesn't sign, which I know they might not sign, even if they
Ah,
don't sign anything, I
ah.
think this team is okay to finish the season because we are not expecting them to win the EPL. We are not expecting them to win the UEFA role. So they can take their time. If we are competing for the Premiership like Arsenal, I would have said we must sign. But we are not competing for anything. Let's be sincere. So we are good with this team to finish the season.
Hmm. Well, let's talk about the players before we wrap up the show. Um, Bishop, the players you've mentioned, there are some strategic positions whereby some of the players cannot fit into that system. For example, I'll still talk about Maguire. He did a very good job. He did well. But going forward, do you think, Maguire and Dalo too, he has been up and down. Let me say it hasn't been good this season. Let's be factual. He hasn't showed us anything. So going forward about the players, other players are there. Even look at Zeski. Is there any players you're looking at that, we should move on going into next season, or they can't be part of us? We have Anthony is still there. Rashford is still there. What's your take on some of these players?
Those players you mentioned,
Yeah.
they will still have a part to play this season. Now, that lot that you mentioned is on
Yeah.
UTD. Oh, sorry, it's on red card. It means he's
Yeah.
not playing the next game. I'm hoping that we'll see Malaysia. It's not hoping. I know Malaysia will enter. Malaysia will come in. So once Malaysia comes into that place, he takes his own position. Another person you have mentioned, Maguire. I think Maguire will still be here next season.
Next season.
The only
Yeah.
player that might go this January, and I think I saw a report saying AC Milan are in contact with him, Rashford. I think
Yeah.
AC Milan they said AC Milan will want to open. See, for me, Rashford is not a bad player, but he needs a fresh start. Man United is not a fresh start. He can go to anywhere he wants to go to. If he's bringing a bad vibes in the dressing room, he needs to go. We don't need those kind of people right now. We don't need them. So he needs to go. But looking at those players, see, many of them will still go at the end of the season. Casemiro, Eriksen,
Yes.
Anthony, those guys will go. Zeki might go because I'm looking and saying we are going to bring in a striker. We cannot have three strikers on the bench. One will have to go. And for me, I think Zeki is the one that will go. Ojulon, I had great expectation about it, but you didn't. You told me his position is wrong as a striker, everything he does. And really, I can tell you that among the players that have not been performing, I'll pick him and what's that guy's name? Manu out. The two of them has really been underperforming. He has the speed, and I struggle to see his problem. I struggle to get his problem. He has the speed. He has everything, agility, physicality. He has those things to be a good striker. Against Liverpool, we didn't do this, but against Liverpool, this guy lost like 2-1. Like he lost two chances that would have scored. And I looked at him and I'm like, imagine if you have put out those chances.
Yeah.
Would have won the game. But it is what it is. I think he might move next season. Arsenal is going for Gyökeres. Man is going for Gyökeres. Gyökeres will have a decision to make. He has already played with Amorim. He knows the system. He knows the style. I think he will choose Amorim. For me, I think he will choose Amorim. People might say, "Oh, Barca is in a better place," but he knows the coach better. So for me, I'm excited about next season summer. I really want to see the players this guy is listing to bring in, because I know Man United will lose at least 30% of their players. Like the people I've called Casemiro, Eriksen,
Lindelof.
Who?
Lindelof.
Oh, Lindelof, yeah, surely. Lindelof is not like fourth choice, or so I expect it to go. Maguire might be dicey. If a good bid comes from that Maguire, I think they will accept it. That's what I think. If a good bid comes from Maguire, I think they will accept it. So it is what it is. It's an exciting time to be Man United fan again. They've not been something to be excited about this season, but we are optimistic right now, not because of the two results, but because of the two giants they've taken out. It's not because of the result. If they got this result against Everton, Southampton, I will not be thinking. But to go to Anfield and
play like that,
to scoreline, to go to Emirates and knock them out. That Arsenal team is not a small team to be. I heard Jeff saying, "We have put up our chances. You guys would have been slaughtered in 90 minutes. Why didn't you convert your chances?" So it's not about, so it don't. That's not an excuse. We defended well, even though you had chances. We defended well. We used a second choice goalkeeper. There are many things we can pick out. Our the star of the season for Man United is Diallo. He didn't play that match until he was put in. So there are many things we can pick out. There was no Saka, there was no Diallo too. Let them come now. We'll go pounds for pounds. So it is what it is. You lost the match. It should not be a bad loser. It has happened. It has happened.
Yes. All right. Thank you, brother. I just want to say to our viewers, please smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel. This is how far we can go tonight. Do me a favor once again, smash the like on the video. Thank you so much, Bishop. Thank you so much for joining us on this.
Yes, so I wish next time Jeffers would be online. I didn't need to tackle. We need to tackle this at because when Tenag was doing his own, he was the one. I bet you, Tenag will not survive November. It's his own turn now.
It's his own turn now. Yeah, yes, and we have to cook up something.
Yes, we have to tackle him. But thank you for having me, girl. Smash the like button, comments. Let's know what you think about the match and our coach and the way forward for Man United. Thank you so much. One love.
All right, one love.